I was told to deliver this message. You think you're invincible because you got money, bombs, guns, and planes, killing babies, innocent people. I think you're insane. Chaos and destruction is the name of your game. Somebody's got to stop you before the whole world goes up in flames. So he told me to tell you, I'll fight
for my brothers. We can go to war. Fighting for my father, I will give my life for. I feel so alone in this white man's world. Whip it in the kitchen, watch that white turn pearl. Standing on the corner, standing on my phone. Standing with my gangsters, but I'm standing on my own. If you let me alone, split you like you be alone. Sacrifice my life, understanding each his own. Toast to the keys of success. Bel Air rose on my breath. I've been a student since '03, and we can fight till we see peace.
I fight like that. 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 I fight like that.
Let me holler at you for a minute, give you game. Real scrappy, love the bottom Buddha bang. Trigger happy, and everybody in the game. You shot your family and didn't even know it, man. Same rules, same code, with a different slang. Struck him out, and now they took him out the picture frame. Mama, don't cry, we gon' get by. 2 weeks later, got killed in a drive-by. Must we fight amongst each other? Reach one, each one, teach one, my brother. I teach them how to fight on the grass and in the class. Snoop Dogg, all stars, yes sir, they coming fast. D1, football, we won. Now proud of my son, Lil Snoop, yes sir, cause he won. Right on, SC, fight on. We 100, keep it coming, dip, slip, slide on, light on.
I fight like that. 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 I fight like that.
Watching the warriors, the story of the rebels. You from the ghetto, did you know never to settle? I'm shooting common on the streets, I'm a pharaoh. Battling in African-American apparel. This on a t-shirt, youngins doing street work. Grinding till they teeth hurt, that's because they need work. Working till the feet hurt, trying to get my soul right. Used to be on old bikes, serving them that cold white. Wars in the winters, the block is hot in summers. Today's mathematics, we know it's strict the numbers. To the bosses and the runners, the hustlers and the stunners. We fight for the hundreds, we fight for the oneness.
He fights with the heat. He fights with the sleet. He said, I am who I am. I can't be beat. Nobody has won a war against me.
I fight like that. 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 I fight.
All of the nations of the earth as we speak are angry. They're angry because governments cannot suffice the needs of their people. They're angry because a few have gotten wealthy at the expense of the many, and the poor and the sick and the weak and the unlearned multiply. And the value of their lives are diminished by the rich and the powerful, so that when human life is devalued, that in the eyes of man you are unworthy of the gift of life, then it is easy for another human being to take the life of another human being that he or she has devalued. Black life in America is devalued. Hispanic life is devalued. Even poor white life is devalued. There's a way that I have to behave. I'm free, but I'm not free to rob you of yours. I'm not free to take from you what does not belong to me. So if I will construct my life according to these righteous principles, then between man and man, man and woman, peace. Between race and race, peace. Between rich and poor, peace. We have our beautiful Mexican family. This once was theirs. So you can't say to them they are aliens. That's a horrible word to use for former owners. I see my indigenous family here. Many tribes, but they're really one great nation of people that now must be reunited with themselves. So it's their time now, as well as ours, that God would intervene in our affairs and bring the bottom rail to the top. The government is not rehabilitating soldiers. When they send you away to kill. When you come home, they gotta reconstitute you for civilian life again. Make sure you have a job so you can take care of your family, but they're not doing it. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad says, a woman can do anything that a man does, and the only thing he forbids the woman to do is the thing that degrades her. So how high can you go? High as you want to. Why would God allow the female to wear his attributes if you can't be a manifestation of that attribute? Women, you got to be set free. What God has put within you must be cultivated, must be developed, and must be used for the advancement of a nation and a world. I said to myself, Mr. President, why the hell don't you go to the wicked police department? Why the hell don't you stand up and tell them that your killing of black youth and brown youth is not gonna hold no more? Why don't you stand up? God's word is in need of a truth that will set up a government
where everybody can live in peace.
Under real freedom, real justice, and real equality.
Peace and blessings. My name is Carlito Muhammad, and I am Carabar's affiliate. I'm making this recording to let you know what Carabars has done for me. I am a military veteran, and while serving in the military, some of us veterans, we go through dramatic changes in our life at times that results to have us a little imbalanced. Well, my experience resulted into me accumulating a very vicious drug addiction to cope with life. I was a heroin addict for a very, very long time. And going through different changes and reaching out for help, I did get the help. And the help that I got allowed me, after 20 years, to start to get my life on the right track. And in the course of getting my life on the right track, it got kind of mundane and life was really not going anywhere. Though I do thank God that I wasn't on drug addicted any longer, I still was going through a lot of life changes. Then I was introduced to Carabars from a brother that I love and respected very much. His name, Eric Torrey Muhammad. Thank you, Brother Eric, for showing me this opportunity. So what Carabars has done for me, Carabars is redemptive. Why do I say that? Because throughout my time drug addiction, I lost a lot of relationships, a lot of respect, a lot of love. But when I got with Carabars and I got with Wealth Builders Worldwide, it was nothing but love. And from the love, I was able to see and to just get a workforce that I wasn't able to get ever before. What was it? First, I want to let you look at this picture right here. Yes, that was me. Not a really nice sight to look at. But after that, and I got with Carabars, I really started improving. Life started improving like viciously. It was like night and day. I was able to get an account. I was able to save money for the first time in my life ever. And not only that, now I am a VIP with Carabars International. Also, Carabars has funded a business, a dream that I've had my entire life. I now own, and I'm the founder of Khalfani Radio, and we have programmed ourselves to be individuals of self-improvement, community development through music, arts, fashion, sports, and definitely financial wealth. With that tool of Karatbars, I'm able to fund that, and I'm able to go out with my team to help others to obtain wealth and to become debt-free. Helping others was always my dreams and aspirations, but first I had to help myself, and Karatbars was the way. This is our new Karatbars International Headquarters in Long Island, which I call Strong Island, so that we're able to bring people in and let them know the goodness in Karatbars International and the headquarters of Khalfani Radio. Mr. Sykes, Dr. Harold Sykes, thank you for sharing your dream with everyone that helped me to acquire my dream. Most importantly, I want to thank Almighty God Allah for looking after this brother right here and showing me that he never gave up on me and he won't give up on you. Assalamu alaikum.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to another edition of Class is in Session. I'm your brother and friend, Brother Eric Teray Muhammad, and we are so delighted and honored to have our brother and friend with us in the studio this morning. It's a rarity to find him on the other side of of the mic, but he's here, and we're eternally grateful to his presence. So we're going to hear and we're going to learn a little more about the work and the effort and the legacy of Brother Carlito Muhammad, founder and director and CEO of Khalfani Radio International, in just a moment. But you know, we always do our housekeeping rules. So we're going to get those in really quick because I'm really excited to have brother. It's a rarity that I get to grill him on the other side of the mic. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that because he also can fight better than me. But we are going to hear from the brother, and we're all going to hear about those rules and those laws of redemption. So with that being said, let's look at our housekeeping rules. Backed by popular demand, this is this Saturday, July 4th, Gold Independence Day in the world of Caribars, Independence Day in the world of the Nation of Islam, and it's a standstill day for all of the world. Well, starting at 8 a.m. on that morning, July 4th, Saturday, July 4th, 8 a.m. Eastern, we will have the Dream Chaser himself, based off of your demand and his desire to come back and finish up what he left off at. Freedom, the WBW system, and you, presented by Mr. Todd Best, with classes in session, classes in session this coming Saturday, 8 a.m. You have plenty of time to get the word out, but don't waste the time. Get the word out. You want to get all of your affiliates, all of your new affiliates, all of those of you sponsored, all of those that you intend to sponsor. You want to bring everybody to this platform. Let's crash it. Let's smash it. And let's bring them all. So all the teams that are represented here, reach out to those other teams. This is cross-pollination, y'all. We're building an army of wealth builders. So make sure that we are in the place to be this Saturday morning. And then right after that, NOI.org, 8 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. in the UK and portions of West Africa. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan will be speaking. You can find it live on NOI.org, but I'm sure you can find it on our platform and many others. The criterion. Blessed is he who sent down the discrimination upon his servant, that he might be a warner to the nations. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. That will be this Saturday, 8 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern. I'm sorry, Central, 11 a.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. in the UK and in West Africa. Okay, be sure to be in the place. Rules. Have you paid yourself lately? Have you paid yourself first lately? 1/10 of a gram saved every day creates a legacy wealth from want and lack for future generations. You want to do this every single day that you can, folks. And truth be told, as long as you're alive, you can. We don't need a job for money. We never did. We can will everything we want as being honest children of abundance. A universe will grant you whatever you need. As long as we're honest, uplifting, righteous striving, meaning anything we pursue ethically, morally, and legally, the universe will provide it for us. Some of us go out and drink $7 in coffee every day. You can take one of those $7 cups, you know, your St. Arbucks, as Mr. Lucian calls it, and give it over to cash gold to yourself. Your future generations will appreciate you. You will appreciate you. That other person waiting to come to the stage inside of you will as well appreciate you, because you made a way for them when they come out front. And 10:45 a.m. is the Mighty Mighty Power Call. This is Tuesday, so we have the golden voice, Ms. Maxine Jones, on the ones and twos there. She's going to bring it. And then at 12 noon is our live presentation, all done on www.goldrocks.info. I'll be doing the live presentation, so I'm trying to be reserved today, you know, but it's going to be pretty hard because once my brother comes on and gets going, I'll be what everyone else calls cranked up. So I don't know what's going to happen at 12 o'clock, but I know what I'm about to experience here. So 12 o'clock and 9 p.m., we have Mr. Bustin' Loose himself, Mr. Al Murray, who would take charge of it at 9 p.m. Drive all your teams, family. Help them to understand what you understand in order to make a better way, a better reality for your world as a wealth builder, for your world as a servant leader. The way to change the nature of our experiences is to change the nature of our thoughts. Okay? And July 11th, 2020 at 4 p.m., I'll be doing a live event. It is a paid event. You can go to the different pages where it's shared. But Gold, a simple wealth building system, presented by me, hosted by me. So look, Eventbrite carries the tickets. So you can go to eventbrite.com, but look at all the Facebook platforms, social media platforms you find for me. Share it out, everyone. We need the support. This support will help us produce the publications that we desire to get out in quick, fast effort, or quick, fast, in a hurry, rather. I'll put it that way. Because time is precious, and we make it a point to handle everything within the precious time that God has allotted us. Okay? So, I'm excited. Tonight, 6 p.m., the 90-day run to wealth. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all come with your notebooks and your pads and your pens. Those who still want to get in and get it on, text your full name and email address and the message number 90, message 90 to 404-246-5708. You're going to text the full name, email address, and the message 90 to 404-246-5708. Please subscribe to the Eric Teray Muhammad YouTube channel. It's free. You have nothing to lose but your chains. And you're welcome to offer a donation to our Cash App of $2. You can Cash App the $ E-Teray, that's E-T-U-R-E, or via PayPal at paypal.me/Eric Teray. All right, family. I ain't going to waste no more time. And not that I was wasting time, but like I said, I'm hella excited. You see that brother there? Rocking that well-groomed beard. Boy, he's ready, Freddy, boy. He ready. He ready. Family and friends, I'm going to welcome to the platform our brother Carlito Muhammad, and longtime brother, helper, and friend, not only in Islam, but he's my brother. He is my brother. And I'm so very happy and honored to see him here in the morning. You know, it's not an easy task, but let me tell you, just so you know the power of him, I'm going to share this with you. Okay. This man, through his platform, he has single-handedly created a network for wealth builders. He's opened the door to the degree that there's no network has ever done more globally to elevate the culture, the philosophy, and the aspirations of wealth builders than this brother on your platform right here. He handled the last two live Let's Go weekends, 8 and 9. He's produced dozens of years of programming and thousands of hours of content for so many people. He brought all that talent with him in this process of redemption. See, the law of redemption, how it works is your examples, your approach may appear wrong, but it's the motive from the heart that brings the reward. And that's the law of redemption. So when the heart is right, even in all that we fall down on, when the heart is right, God wills the universe to embrace you and create a road, create an avenue by which you're reminded of things that you can correct, that things you can recalibrate, things that you can reprogram, retrain to bring you back to the path that he's desirous of for you, because the skill and the gift that he's given you wasn't given to be wasted. It was given to bless the world into understanding that he is the only reality. And you cannot tell me that this brother has not performed that task and produced that kind of reality all over the world. Khalfani Radio International is known 4 continents deep, all over the world. And we are so happy, grateful, and honored to have our brother and friend, Brother Carlito Muhammad. Ready for Revolution. What goes on with you, black man?
It's necessary. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Yes, sir. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah, Mustaqim. I thank Allah God for life and another day to get it right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wow. Let me shake off the goosebumps, man, because I've never really seen the Auntie Roz. I've never seen the platform of everything, the gist of what Khalfani Radio has done in the years, like you just presented, brother. I humbly thank you for that presentation and that reminder of the journey in which we had, and which we're still upon as well. Maybe that's the reason why you're the spokesperson for Khalfani Radio, huh? Maybe that's why we elected you that, because you know how to present in the proper manner. You know, I mean, I really don't even know where to start, brother, because I'm usually, you know, it's just like one show at a time, you know, 1 hour at a time. For those that are on this side, like you, and I do agree with you. You know, I've never been on this side. It's very rare that I'm on this side of the film, of the television, of the TV, of the video, of the microphone. So, and this early as well, like you said. And I was a little frightened too, because of you know, the word class is in session. You know, I did very well in class. I did very good in class. I'm very, very on the positive side of learning. But you know, as far as attendance, I wasn't too good with that right there. You know, I just went to class when it was time to do tests.
Well, that spoke volumes to your brilliance for sure. Let's start here. Let's start with Spotlight.
Oh,
talk to us about Spotlight, because family, you can see it in the screen there. Spotlight is Brother Carlito's show, where he launched a couple of weeks ago, every Friday night, 9 p.m. on the Khalfani Radio International page. He can be found there. Talk to us about that brilliant programming and approach.
Oh, yes, sir. Thank you very much for that one. Spotlight. Wow. You know, for those of them that's been following the journey, you know, we started back at Lights, Cameras, and Fashion Radio. We elevated to Diamonds and Gents Modeling Promotions Radio, and then now we are Khalfani Radio, and then now actually we're Khalfani Radio International. Ever since we was Lights, Cameras, and Fashion Radio, I always wanted to have a show that was called Spotlight. But just like my mentor and many others' mentors, brother Ty Best, he had, you know, Wealth Builders Worldwide in his bosom for a long time, and Spotlight, it was in my bosom for a very, very, very long time. Even other people were coming out with Spotlight this and Spotlight that and Spotlight this, and I wanted to be like the racehorse. You know how they waiting for the gates to just open up and ping and just start running. But I kept my composure for almost 15 years, and upon coming to Carabars, and I thank you, Brother Eric, for that. It gave me the opportunity to birth that, you know, and I knew the time was right. Just like brother, I mirrored exactly what my mentor, Brother Ty Best, said about Wealth Builders Worldwide. It was like, okay, it's time. And, you know, I really wanted to give Spotlight to Brother Eric Torrey Muhammad, but he outgrew Spotlight real quick on his first show. I was like, okay, no, can't be Spotlight. Yes, sir. But that's how I got born. And so Spotlight is designed to put the spotlight on those that are shining and doing things throughout their family, personal life, their family life, their community life, worldwide, nationally, community, and worldwide. And it doesn't have to be. Listen, it's not about gold. You know, it's not about money. It's not about prestige. It's not about education. It's about those that are doing right, those that are doing good, those that are being positive and being a positive example in and out our communities. You know, and it doesn't have to be a grown person. It could be a young child that's been graduating from their junior high school with straight A's. You know, stuff like that. You know, we want to be that catalyst to be able to, you know, say, all right, congratulations, good job.
What do you think, if anything, served to be the defining moment or that turning point where you knew that Khalfani Radio would be more than anything that anyone had imagined at a particular point? I mean, was there a particular turning point or something that, like an epiphany or that aha moment that said, yo, this is going to be the bomb. This is going to be it.
You saying Khalfani Radio or Spotlight? You saying Khalfani?
Khalfani Radio on the whole, yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I can tell you when that happened. You know, I've always had that dream that it was going to be just what you explained for since its conception. I got that epiphany after joining Wealth Builders Worldwide. After I joined Wealth Builders Worldwide, brother, and Ty Best, actually kind of gave us, you know, how to do the anointing sword, like this. You know, you got the green light with Wealth Builders Worldwide, and then just that little numbers of, you know, we're less than 1% population of the entire world. I knew that this was it. I knew that and you know, this is something that Allah put in me to say that, you know, Khalfani Radio is good, so keep doing good. And I knew that Carabas was good, and when brother gave us the green light, it was like it was a marriage put together. So it was just like, okay, just maintain yourself and maintain everybody in there. Make sure your people are happy at all times, because this, just like when Carabas can be residual for generations to come, Khalfani Radio could be residual for generations to come as well. And we're not just talking money or, you know, wealth of that nature, but wealth in the form of knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and collective, you know, self-improvement and community development.
Well, you know, just to give you a little more, family, some not so much inside things that I do know of this tremendous platform, Khalfani Radio. He also has khalfaniradio.org, okay, which is also a 24-hour broadcasting platform. You get music, you get news, you get sports, you get entertainment, you get everything you know. There's something that's going to touch your soul when you listen to khalfaniradio.org. You know, at one point it went on a marathon of playing all the presentations from the Wealth Builders Let's Go weekends. I mean, man, it was awesome, you know. And when you find yourself trying to figure out, man, what you're going to do with your day, you get a little idle time and you get afraid, because, you know, idle time is the devil's workshop. You know, you go to the lab and make sure that you're in lockstep with something conscious, you know. And so we could turn on Khalfani Radio and you'll hear music that you forgot about. You begin to learn what music was like. You remember what music was and what it was designed to do. And you think vibration. I mean, everything. I'm talking metaphysical. I mean, you name it. You know, that platform carries it. And it's 24 hours. And, oh, by the way, what does it cost for anyone to become a part of that platform, Brother Carlito?
Oh, brother, it doesn't cost any. It just really just costs a little work, like turn on your complete computer and radio.org, and you in there. Yes, sir.
Family, this speaks to the laws of abundance as well. You see, when God gives you something and he gives it to you, and then he takes you through stages. You know, remember we talked about seeing the end, then begin. So we can see what our dream is. And then that sets the direction to the destination. But it doesn't mean it's going to be a straight path. It doesn't mean that the highway is just going to give you the shortest distance between both points, which is a straight line. There might be a pothole. You know, there might be some construction on the street. You know, you might come up on a DUI check, anything, you know, but something is going to get in the way, and you are going to have the courage. You're going to have patience to reach your destination. You're going to have forgiveness in yourself and for those who might have impeded the progress. You have to have compassion, because as you get closer to your destination, your world expanse begins. As you get closer to the destination, man, I could do this. That means others can do this. Then your dream gets bigger. I want this for fill in the blanks. And that's how it grows. And this man, in my opinion, has exemplified just that. He has shown so many ways for us to see, if he can do it, you can do it. I remember dark days of brother, but I remember more joy than I remember not, because of where we are. And he dropped something else on me, you know, and I hope he's willing to share this, just give it some depth. But, you know, all of us have our moments, ups, downs. We're not feeling so well, all kind of stuff. And brother's always there for me too. You know, all of you. And one day, recently, I was just a little impatient. And he gave me a lesson that he learned as a base to his overcoming that scourge of addiction. And he talked to me about let it pass. And I think it's befitting for everybody. And brother, if you don't mind me, would you just share a little bit of that let it pass philosophy?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, Azim. Brother and family, let it pass philosophy in the realm of overcoming addiction. When you're going into any type of per se structure, you know, some type of inclinement where you're there, you're going through the treatment, drug treatment, and you know, you get to learn a lot about yourself. Why? Because now you got a new self that you're learning about. And that new self that you're learning about is experiencing things that in a new era. What's the new era? The new era is that you're now clean. You're able to see clearer. You're able to do a lot of things now. Okay, so to some, that could be like reborn. After 20 years of doing something, that's like a rebirth. You got 20 years of stuff that your feelings and things and smells and tastes and sounds that you haven't heard like that. And I had a person that was he was 20 plus years clean, and he was speaking, and he says, listen, he says, we all have sometimes dreams, and we all have urges. We all have that kind of push, that urge, that inkling, like, wow, I want to do this, or I want to do that. I want to get high, or this is happening. Something is wrong. I'm not feeling this way. I'm disturbed. I'm feeling some kind of way. I might do this, I might do that. The best thing that we can do is sit down and let it pass. The strongest thing that you can do, the strongest thing that you can do is sit down and let it pass. Because the more that we think about it, the more that we talk about it, the more that we work on it, it's not passing. It's right there. It's germinating. And it's like a cancer that's going to build up within us. And it's going to just hurt us more and more and more. But if we just sit down, I mean, physically stop and sit down, eventually it's going to pass right on by. And once it passes by, then whomever your higher power is, you thank them immediately and get up and go about your business. And that right there is the same thing now. If you don't mind me just adding this part on, Brother Eric.
Please.
You know, Carabas is a new era for everybody here. Everybody. Anybody that ever comes in Carabas, I don't care who it is and who it was. Okay, Cheryl Ann Goldberg, when she came in, guess what? She was new. You know, when Tammy came in, she was new.
Teach.
Okay, when my brother Mike Delco came in, and brother Ty Best came in, when Eric Torrey came in, when Sherry Brown came in, when Dante Torrey came in, when Willie Brown came in, Dante Taylor came in, they was all new. Okay, so things come up and it's happy, and things come up, and just like all new things, Khalfani Radio, you know, we get bumps in the road, right? We get little detours. Sometimes we got to take our plan that we did yesterday and redo it today.
True.
Okay? If things is bothering us, and some kind of promises or something is not happening like it was promised like a couple of months back, or a couple of weeks back, or a couple of minutes back, if you came into it, we came into it because we believed in it. And we know it's good for us. So at that point, guess what? Sit down and let it pass.
Teach, brother, teach.
Thank you, brother. That's what that let it pass syndrome is all about. I appreciate you for letting me share that, brother.
Oh, praise the Lord. Look, it did something for me. And see, we are people. There's our upline senior sponsor there, Brother Jamil Muhammad. Wa alaikum salam. Look,
Welcome, Brother Jamil.
you know, none of us fell out of heaven. You know, we didn't fall out of some sky and y'all like manna from heaven, and everybody's like, oh, look at them, they're great. I'll never be like that. No, we came up from hell just like most of us. We came up out of hell just like you, you know, but we found a way and a path by God's permission.
That's right.
You see, to get on, and for some to get back on course. Brother Carlito, in his testimony that you saw earlier, you witnessed the Khalfani Radio headquarters, the Carabas headquarters on Show Them Guns, son, on Strong Island, New York. Wow. Now, we owe many people an apology last year because y'all got mad and started sending emails and angry text messages because they couldn't find Strong Island. They Googled it, they mapped it, it didn't exist, you know, because we were new.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Carlito coined the term Strong Island on Long Island. And boy, when you found all these people coming to that great Wealth Builders Worldwide fundraiser event we did this past November for Brighter Tomorrows, and we did that event, and people were Googling. I mean, leaders. Oh, well, Greg McKay was hot, boy. He they got there, you know. But if you don't know, this was this was birthed out of the fundraiser. I was the first one.
The first one
to get it.
Sure was.
Brighter Tomorrows. The proceeds for this branding card assist them in their efforts to produce a greater way for those that were afflicted or victims of abuse, women, particular women and children, and they do a tremendous work there in New York, and they're national. And Brother Carlito and Khalfani Radio have been working with them for years. before coming into Wealth Builders. So this is a part of that redemptive portion. You get to give back in the way that so many people have been there for others. You find yourself empowered as a servant leader. That's the greatest, in my estimation, humble estimation, that's the greatest reward of this work. It was Brother Carlito I heard say first, it's bigger than gold. It's bigger than gold. And it recalibrated my entire thinking because it resonated. I knew there was more to me before coming to Wealth Builders, but I even knew there was more to me than being the traditional definition of a wealth builder. And being willing to learn steps and being willing to go through the process of success. Mr. Best gave a definition for success that he coined from Jim Rohn. He said, success is the study of the obvious. Success is the study of the obvious. What do we want for our lives? That's why we ask the questions in the presentations. Where are you in life right now? Where do you see yourself in the future? These are questions. You got to observe the obvious. If you do for the next 10 years what you did for the last 10 years, will you reach your goals? We have to observe the obvious. So when Big Brother said to me, this is bigger than gold, it made me rethink and take a, like Sister Minister Pam Dixon said, a redo. I looked at everybody that I was associated with. I wanted to make sure that the friendships and the companions and the family that I kept around me were on the same path that could grow me. You know, I didn't want to just be a wealth builder. I didn't want to just be one known for making money. You know, I'm grateful for that part, you know, but I want to serve because that's what we're born to do. That's right, Debbie Nixon. Change builds character, she says. It is so true. It is so true. All right, I'm going to approach another subject with you, big brother.
Yes, sir.
You know,
careful. No.
Y'all can tell we have fun, right? I want to approach the fact that there's so many aspects that wealth builders can do to balance what they may not feel or see in the wealth building platform, WBW. It's designed to produce one thing, but out of that one thing, much more can grow. Hey, brother Khalid Abdul Haq Muhammad. Hey, my soldier. Yes, sir. Brother has several platforms that he communicates his opportunity to, and he has communities within Carrot Bars that meet with him at least 3 days a week. Now, our show starts at 8. His programming, they start earlier. All right. They do it 3 times a week. You know, give an example of why, of what you do. Explain to us what you do with that platform and why you felt it was necessary in its creation and who assisted you with that.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wow. First of all, thank you, brother, for allowing us to let everybody know about this right here. Along with saying that it's it's bigger than gold. You know, when this pandemic came, the creator, Allah, he brought the entire world on its knees. First he brought the entire world on his knees. And then he directed the entire world to stay at home. And then man said, hey, everything looked like it's getting better. We're going to start trying to open up things. Why? Because they wanted the economy. They wanted the money. They wasn't thinking about nothing. They wasn't thinking about life. And Allah is starting to do it once again and gave them fair warning.
Yeah.
So I brought that out because, man plan, of course, and Allah plans, God plans, and who do you think is going to be the better planner? If that okay. So when I'm looking at things And I'm saying, okay, Carlito, you're always saying it's bigger than gold. Those in your circle, you're making sure that you say that. And Khalfani Radio, we push ourselves out there to be in that aspect. You know, leaders in self-improvement, community development through music, arts, fashion, sports, health, financial wealth, and activism. So what are we going to do, brother? What else is best? How can we be of servants? So I said, after looking at the news, because, you know, I'm a news kind of guy too. So I'm looking, I'm listening, I'm looking, I'm reading, I'm studying. And I said, you know what? We have to prepare ourselves for the aftermath. Okay? And preparing ourselves for the aftermath means when the smoke settles, when the smoke clears and the dust settles, what are we going to do? What are we going to be doing? What are we going to be able to do? So all of that came into my mind. So after the fact of, is, you know, to me, is bigger than gold, it's like, okay, hey, I love Carabars International, and I'm in love with Wealth Builders Worldwide. Listen, I that's where the redemption part came to me when as far as Carabars. When I came to Wealth Builders Worldwide, I mean, first two, I came to Let's Go Weekend. I'm getting hugs by people I didn't even know, never saw in my life. CC Mahone, my mama, and D and Demaui, my auntie, and my auntie Roz Range. Come on, they was hugging me like they knew me since birth. Okay, so it's bigger than gold, brother. I'm gonna get there. It's bigger than gold. All right. I said, what are we gonna do afterwards? I got together and said we had Muslims in Carabars, because there's a lot of Muslims in Carabars. So we got a Facebook page called Muslims in Carabars. In fact, wow, Brother Vincent Muhammad, Assalamu alaikum. He actually is one of those founding members of Muslims in Carabars, as well as Abdul Karim, as well as Couture Bryant, and as well as Brother Dawood Hassan. And what we formed together is that we are actually in process right now of actually acquiring land, a lot of land.
Go ahead.
Okay. Why? Because we want a community where it is self-sustaining. And what gives us the avenue and the dream of it being allowed to be self-sustaining is Carabars International. We're all Carabars wealth builders. We all believe in the one God. We all believe that God wants this to go. Okay? We believe this. And when, you know, our brother George got succumbed from the crazy mess that happened, it heightened us to say, okay, we need to other entities do it, so why can't we? We're about to embark on finances, why can't we? We all have different professions, why can't we? So we're in negotiations right now on 100 acres of land. We praise before we've actually put together paperwork right now as we speak to solidify our business, because we look at it and Brother Vincent, he says it so gloriously, beautifully. It's like, okay, just imagine where, you know, we you know, just I say it in a nutshell, just imagine an area. Do you remember? I know there's some of us that do remember when they can go to sleep without locking their door. That community can happen once again. That community can happen when actually it's happening in this world right now today. I'm not going to name certain places, but if you think hard enough, there's places of that where they have their own stores, where they have their own, you know, grocery, they have their own land, they have their own farm, they have their own merchandising. Come on, they have their own. you know. And just because you have your own means you ain't negative against nobody else. It's just that this is yours.
Right. Exactly right.
Thank
exactly
you. So
right.
that's what we're doing right now. And we meet every 3 days a week at 7:30 in the morning. Anybody's welcome. You know, but we're serious about life, because on top of finances that we want to leave for generational wealth, then we want to leave wealth for generations and residual as well. So thank you.
All praise to Allah. All right, now here's the $1 zillion question.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Talk to us about this main event.
Oh. Whew. The main event on July 25th. July 27th. Is it the 27th or 25th?
It's the 25th there.
Yeah, July 25th. Pardon me. We will be having a talent appreciation showcase. And it's an appreciation of the founders of Wealth Builders Worldwide, Brother Ty and Valerie Best, as well as their children. Why? Because their children have suffered probably from, just like the preacher's children, you know. So they too need to be appreciated as well. And this appreciation is it's a paid event. It's only $10. It's at Eventbrite. And what we're doing right now is we have an array of individuals that will be coming on. And this actually was birthed by a lot of things. It was it was birthed because of the pandemic coming, you know, because we had it actually going on as being a barbecue weekend. But then it went from barbecue weekend that we can't come and we can't go. We had social distancing and all kind of stuff like that. So we said, okay. And then thanks to brother Mike Delco and his wife, Manisha, that for starting the virtual events, I said, okay, we can do a virtual event. So we do it and we put it together. And we reached back. We reached back to individuals that helped Khalfani Radio come to the beautiful platform that we are today. These individuals actually was part of Lights, Cameras, and Fashion Radio back in the day. And they was also a part of Diamonds and Gents Modeling Promotions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We have Diamond Black, which is a published model and an author, which she started with us. We have Toy Honey, which is a spoken word artist that has started back with us as well, and started back in the day. She actually started with the brother that allowed me, Norman Brightworth, that started me on radio. And we have China. China is right now the one spoken word platform, the longest running spoken word platform on Blog Talk Radio ever. Okay. She started back with us as well. We have Floyd Banks, which actually is now he's a published model and an actor. He was in Steven Spielberg's last Apple movie as well. So look that up. We have Natasha. We have Numia Imam, which is my niece. She is a singer. She's an R&B singer. Beautiful voice, and beautiful. She's been touring all over the nation. We have Latasha La Precious, which is a published model, as well as she has her own food show called Food Queen, where she's going nationwide in our urban communities. Probably not now, but I'm in our urban communities where she's testing your food. So don't be, after this right here and the smoke clears, look for her. She'll be there. We have Willie Brown and Woody. Okay,
and Rufus, Uncle Rufus,
Uncle Rufus. That's right. Well, they will be bringing up the rear as far as the featured guests, and also going to be coming to us will be Miss Cheryl Ann Goldberg.
All right.
To be a part, to let her know the love that she has for the best family. Now, we do have a special guest that will be coming to as well. Inshallah. They said that they will be available and they will be honored to come. And a couple of calls back and forth with the beautiful Miss Tammy Morrison that always supports Khalfani Radio. She came up to our event, well, via web. She was part of our event. That she was the closing part of our event.
Oh yeah, she brought the house down.
She brought it down,
and it was the debut of Miss Tanisha Glaspie.
Ah, that's right.
Doing her live launch party.
That's right. That's right.
Another shero in wealth building.
Yes, it said Miss Tammy Morrison. She said, I am going to be honored to be there. So Tammy Morrison will be there as well. We hope that you be there, everyone be there. And, you know, I'm probably going to twist brother Eric Torres Muhammad to do a little hosting as well. But that's what it's all about.
All right. So again, registration, $10. Tickets are on Eventbrite. And we're going to learn more and more about the activities in the world of Khalfani Radio International and our brother and friend and leader, Brother Carlito Muhammad. Brother Carlito, any closing thoughts for the family?
Yes. First and foremost, Brother Eric, I want to thank you so much for allowing me to come on your classes at 7. This is the first time I've ever been on class on time, you know. I want to thank you. And I want to thank everybody else for tuning in. I want to thank everybody, brother. Brother has a beautiful this class in session. You need to, if you enjoy it, you need to tell your anybody else too that it's very, very beneficial for them as well. You know, whether they're in wealth builders or not, it's going to be very, 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 knowledge is always beneficial. So please share that with your family and friends and your loved ones. The one thing I want to say is that it is always going to be bigger than gold. Everything is bigger than gold. Why? Because if you woke up, it wasn't you that woke yourself up. It was the Almighty God that woke yourself up. So that makes it bigger than anything in existence of what you do. What you can do after that, yes, it's going to be heaven. It's going to be golden. It's going to be it. So, you know, when we carry ourselves in that manner and we put that first foot forward, then everything is available for us. Paradise is right there at our fingertips. And carrot bars is a redemptive part of everything in existence that we thought we never can have, was always promised to, and was taken away from us from usury and riba and interest. No, none of that's going on. This is free. We're free from all of that. And this allows you to build your dream, finance your dream, and finance everything that you're about. Most importantly, this will allow you to help generations that you will never, ever meet. That you won't meet. Listen, if we do it right, your children won't meet them, and their children won't meet them. If you do it right, if we do it right, and what's doing it right? Tell a lot of people, buy a lot of gold, tell a lot of people, you're going to make a lot of money. So that's basically all I really would like to say. And I want to thank you, brother, for that. And tune in, stay plugged in. Stay plugged in. Stay plugged into the classes on session. Stay plugged into Khalfani Radio. Okay, stay plugged into the power call. Because listen, you're going to hear me say this time this week. You never know what you're going to get on the power call. Thank you, brother Eric Torrey Muhammad. Love you, brother.
Love you too, brother. Thank you.
Sir.
Okay, going back to some more housekeeping notes, because that's what we do. Any interest in getting in touch with Carlito to find out how you can find your place, your way in that wonderful world of wealth building with him on the Khalfani Radio platform, you can reach out to him. His information is there on the screen. Okay. always looking for creativity, always looking for content, and he's always looking for that new talent, that new person. You know, many of you have youth who fit the demographic and understand where all this technology is going already.
Right.
You know, they were born as holograms. You don't even have a physical child to hold.
Yes,
you know, there's so many who are waiting for opportunity, and you may not necessarily know the direction, but you know you can direct them to somebody in Wealth Builders that if they don't have it, the answer, they will find the answer. They will absolutely find the answer. And Khalfani Radio is one of those places where that can actually absolutely occur. And Brother Carlito, one other thing, can you just give us the mantra of Khalfani Radio, what it stands for?
Oh, yes, sir. Thank you, brother. Thank you for that. Khalfani Radio, they are a group of phenomenal individuals that are governing and priding themselves in self-improvement, community development through music, arts, fashion, sports, health, financial wealth, and activism. And Khalfani is Swahili for destined to rule. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you. See, we even at this class, we even learn other languages. Woohoo! We learn the wealth building language. We got the English language. We got everything from Ebonics to country to Bama. We got it all in this piece.
Yes, sir.
All right. Don't forget, this Saturday, July 4th, 2020, 8 a.m. Eastern, Gold Independence Day with Mr. Tyrone Best. His presentation, Freedom, the WBW System, and You. And he is fired up about it. And if you excuse the Atlanta vernacular, we crunk to death over it too. So the Wealth Builders Worldwide special live event, folks, live event. You want to be in the place. You want to be in the place. Okay. Can't overemphasize that enough. You know, and please show your love and support. Get the word out on the Criterion same day right after classes in session around the world. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, NOI.org, NOI.org, the Criterion. Blessed is he who sent down the discrimination upon his servant, that he might be a warner to the nations. 8 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. in the UK and throughout Africa, or west portions of Africa, because some time zones change there. Okay, man, we're just so excited. So grateful. So grateful. So grateful. And family, please stay plugged in. When we leave this platform, I know I'm going to catch the rest of Lakeisha McKnight. And then I'm jumping over to Brother Kansu, Hotep Atom. And then I'm going to the Mighty Mighty Power Call, Maxine Jones. So my tank is already full, but now I'll be driving without a vehicle because at 12 o'clock, bring your teams. That's right, Brother Ronald. We are crunk to death. We will be on the Mighty Wealth Builders live presentation at www.goldrocks.info. And I'll be giving a presentation today. And Brother Al Murray, the coach of coaches, will be giving it at 9 p.m. And many of you will be back with me on 90 Days Run to Wealth. We'll be here at 6 p.m. Eastern on the YouTube platform. And you'll see that information posted a little bit everywhere shortly. Family, it is indeed an honor, a privilege, a pleasure. And I want you to know that you're in the right place ahead of time, because your role and responsibility, our role and responsibility, is to make the world that's to come better, because we came today. Peace and power.
Peace. Salam alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Peace. Strong words. Love. and change. Yeah, Big Snoop Dogg, live and direct. And I got something to say. You did?
Let's change the world, divided. We let's change the world. No fights, no wars. So let's learn to love again. Let's change the world. Let's change the world. Let's change the world. Whoa, let's change the world. Let's change the world. Let's change the world. Let's make hope for the future.
Brother, what will you discover if we come together and do it like we never? I'm just sick and tired. I'm fit to light the fire. Now put this on the wire. The devil is a liar. I do this with no hesitation. Meet me at the reservation. Elevating, educating, meditating, concentrating. Replenisher, finisher, opposite of sinister. And I do it for the minister.
Let's change the world, divided. We fall united. We stand. Let's change the world. No fights, no wars. So let's learn to love again. Let's change the world. Let's change the world. Let's change the world. Whoa, let's change the world. Let's change the world. Let's change the world. Let's make hope for the future.
Somebody need to stop the war. Man, the war ain't overseas, it's at your front door. And I done seen too many brothers shot up on the floor for more than drugs and some colors. And now you call us warlords. But if you can help it, then help it. But you ain't helping us. You so selfish and selfless, you wanna see us breathless and helpless. But I'ma hustle to tussle for all my brothers who struggle. Yeah, we bang the world. Now let's change the world.
Let's change the world, divided. We fall united. We stand. Let's change the world. No fights, no wars. So let's learn to love again. Let's change the world. 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 Let's make hope for the future.
No killing, no shooting, no dying, no lying, no gang banging, so no more mamas crying. Everybody get along, man, that be the perfect song. Peace in the streets as I sit back on my phone, chilling with the president. He let me in the White House, back to the castle with the minister, no doubt. Shoes at the front door, love is what you come for. Let's get it right and unite, but do it
Let's
pronto.
change the world, divided. We fall, but united we stand. Let's change the world. No fights, no wars. So let's learn to love again. Let's change the world. Let's change the world. Let's change the world. Whoa, let's change the world. Let's change the world. Let's change the world. Let's make hope for the future.